Hi, my name is Jaimie and today we are here at the Lion's Den, and I'm going to take you through a back routine that I would do here. So some of the stuff that I focus on for my back training, I like to focus more on developing width for my back, more so than depth. So with my division, being the Bikini division, I'm not wanting a real thick back. I want some definition, but I don't need a lot of definition. So one of the things in Bikini division, they do like little waists. So naturally, I don't have a natural little waist, so obviously I can pose some of that and kind of hide some of my weaknesses. Another thing I can do, I can widen my back. So obviously, the wider the back, the smaller the waist. And obviously in a back pose too, my back here is a little wider, my waist up here a little bit smaller. So that's just something that I do to kind of help my physique. Obviously symmetry is also very important in bikini. So this is something I can help my symmetry look better. Alright, so now I'm going to show you my routine that I'm going to do at my gym, and also kind of give you some points and tips that's helped me for developing my physique. Alright, so I've already warmed up, so I'm just going to go straight to exercise. So first exercise I'm actually using is an air machine, and this is actually a track handle bar. So the great thing about this machine is these arms move out, the handles twist, rotate, it moves completely with your physique. So the nice thing about an air machine, I can adjust the air pressure for the PSI, I can lower it or upper it for my body type, or if I'm getting a little bit tired, I can lower it. If I want to challenge myself, I can raise it up too. Another great thing about an air machine is this one the air pressure, obviously the movement is consistent from the beginning exercise all the way to the end. So for this type of machine, or I guess exercise, I like to keep my reps, I like to keep my arms wide because I'm trying to hit that lat. I'm not trying to get into a narrow grip. That's going to get a little bit more thickness on my back. I want to focus more on width. So I'm going to move the handles out and bring it, as I'm coming down, my focus, pull it down a little bit lower compared to pulling it up high. I'm going to hit more upper back traps. That's not what I wanted to target. So just want to keep it nice wide. As you're pulling down towards you, I'm going to pull it down, engage those lats, hold, bring it back towards me, hold for a second. And this one you want nice, consistent speed. I'm not wanting to basically jerk this machine. It's not going to help you build your physique. So the nice thing is when you want muscle under tension from the beginning exercise all the way to the end. For this next exercise, I like combining different movements and different ranges of motion. So for the first exercise, you saw we did something up high, doing a lat pull down. The next range of motions, we're going to do a dumbbell row. So that's me pulling from a different movement. And then we're going to use a cable system. We're going to go kind of straight out with it. So for this exercise, I like to combine them. So I'll do the dumbbell row. We'll do the right side first, then left side. We'll go immediately into the cable row, right side, left side, with no breaks in between. So for dumbbell row, I either grab something that's challenging, but not something where I'm having to strain, where I'm having to jerk the weight up, but not something that's so light that I can do 40 reps. So on this one, you want to find a happy medium. I like to brace myself on a pad or a weight stack, whatever kind of works for you. So on this one, obviously with all dumbbell rows, you want to keep the weight nice and consistent. You don't want to jerk it, so we want to bring it about right here. If you're bringing up any higher, you're going to kind of start targeting different muscle groups you're not wanting to. So bring it down nice and low, nice and steady. We're not wanting to let the weight drop, but we're not wanting to jerk it up either. And this one, as you're pulling up, you want to really focus on the contraction around that lat. Nice consistent movement. Hold it top, squeeze, hold for a second, bring it down. Hold, squeeze, bring it down. So for this movement, we're using the cable system. As you see, this motion that we're going to do is coming straight out. So we did one coming up high, one's down low, now we're going straight out. So this one, find a weight that's challenging for you, but not too hard. So this one, I kind of get a little bit of an athletic stance, kind of support yourself with your hand, whatever kind of works for you. This one, we're going to pull just straight back. So this one's also going to engage your lats. That's a different type of weight. So we used a free weight, air machine, and this is a cable system. And same thing with this one, nice consistent speed from the beginning exercise all the way to the end. If you're noticing, if you're having to arch your back and kind of cheat movement, it's too heavy. So lower the weight down so you can control the weight. Now same thing on this one. You're going to hold it back, squeeze, and release. squeeze, release. This one, when you do another set, you rotate to the other side. Alright, so for this set of exercises, I would do it 3 to 4 times before moving on to my next group of exercises. So for our second group of exercises, we're going to use a cable system. So this one, we're going to still do kind of a unilateral movement. So this one, you can do it while kneeling. I prefer to use the ball to sit on, just more comfortable for me. So this one, we did a movement up high, we did a movement out low, we did a movement coming straight at us. That's where we're kind of doing one coming a diagonal movement. So for this exercise, I like to do isometric holds while I'm doing this one. So I'll do a quick demonstration. So I'll hold one, and as I come down with this one, I'm going to hold, and then I'm going to use my left arm, extend out, pull back. I'm hold my left one, bring this one out, engage that one, and basically rotate them. So one exercise, it's one arm is working, the other one is hold. The key tip on this exercise, keep your chest up, don't let your chest drop. So this one, if you have to take a deep breath, kind of remind yourself to keep that chest up. That'll help you engage those lats better. The nice thing also when you're doing this exercise, by keeping that arm that's holding, you're still contracting that muscle. So that muscle is still getting an exercise, even though you're actually not pulling any weight with it. For this next movement, we're changing the planes of motion again. So this one, I'm actually using a core Stix. So great thing about the core Stix, obviously, as we're doing the exercise, as you're pulling the core stick to you, it gets more challenging. Obviously, as you're getting back there, you're getting fatigued, and as you're releasing it, this core Stix want to pull you back forward. So you're having to fight it, and then fight it on the way back. So this one, you can adjust the range of motion on this one. This is what kind of works your best for my physique and my body type. So this one, I've done before, I'm standing. It has a tendency when to pull me forward, so I like to stagger my step on this one. So same thing with this one. Keep your chest nice and high. And this one, you're going to pull, hold, squeeze. You have to fight it back, because it's kind of want to pull you forward. So squeeze, hold, keep your chest up. Make sure you're breathing. Hold, squeeze, and try to fight it back. So this one, nice thing about this as well, you want to keep the tension under. So don't just let it completely relax where you're losing all tension. Keep your muscle under tension the whole time. This circuit is a little bit more challenging than the last one. So I will just group these two exercises together, do them 3 to 4 sets before I move on to my last exercise group. So for our last group of exercises, the first movement we're going to do is we're doing a lat pull down. So this one, you can use a flat bar, you can use a curved bar, whatever kind of works for you. So I like to use the bars to have a little bit of an angle to them. It helps me keep a wide width on it, also kind of helps me have a little bit more grip on it compared to using just a straight flat bar. So on this movement, as long as the other ones, you're not want to lean too far forward. You're going to keep your chest nice and up. That'll help you engage your lats. So this one, take a couple steps back. You're going to pull it down, hold, squeeze the top, slowly bring it back, pull, squeeze, keep that chest nice and high, hold, squeeze. So in this one, also, if you're having to really swing the weight and really arch your back, the weight is too heavy. But if you're feeling like you can do 40 reps, weight is way too light. So find a happy medium for this one, for a weight that you can control from the bottom of the exercise all the way to the top. So also for this one, I like to do about 12 to 15 reps. If I'm doing any heavier than that, I notice that my my triceps start kicking in. And for me, that's when I notice me getting too fatigued. I need to lower the weight, or the weight is just too heavy and it's too hard for me to control. So with that exercise, I like to combine this with resistance bands. And if you know me or seen any of my exercise videos, you know I'm a big fan of exercise bands. So for this one, you want to get a nice athletic stance, have a little bit of squat to you. So this one, same thing as the other one, chest nice and high. You want to pull. So this one, you don't want to pull too high, but don't want to pull too low. So this one, just straight back towards you, hold, squeeze, bring it back. So in this one, as I'm getting here, I notice it's a little bit too loose. I'm losing tension. So I'm taking a little bit of a step back. So it's always a tension there. Keep that muscle under tension. So it's going to pull, hold, squeeze, slowly bring it back. Hold, squeeze, find it back. Hold, squeeze. Keep that chest nice and high. So in this one, you can do arms this way. You can also do one independently. Or also like the last exercise we did, you can hold one. For our last exercise, we're going to do a wide grip lat pull down. And the type of handle I like to use, I know a lot of gyms don't have these, are actually the mag handles. So a lot of the traditional lat pull down bars, you're going to see your arms and your hands are going to be completely flat. So this one, actually your hands are going to be able to turn out slightly. I feel this one, it's a little bit more gentle on your body. Also helps me feel like I'm able to engage my lats better. Feels like more of a natural movement. So this one, we're going to get in, secure your knees. Also with this one, is with all the other exercises, keep your chest nice and high. This one you're going to hold down, squeeze, hold, fight all the way back. Just don't let the weight go. You want to keep the tension all the time. Make sure you're breathing for the movements. Don't be holding your breath. So hold, squeeze. You're not wanting to swing the weight. So if you're having to really swing the weight and bob, it's too heavy. So this one, you have a weight that you're able and easy control. So nice even speed from the beginning exercise to end exercise. You just saw one of the routines that I like to do for my back. So obviously you can see a lot of close grip stuff. A lot of exercises I do are definitely a wider grip. So this is just what I do for my body type. This helps me have a more even symmetry on stage. And obviously, as you watched the video, hopefully you picked up some tips and tricks that maybe you can use or implement on your neck or your next back workout.